Welcome to Kids Move TV. The site provides professional solutions encouraging kids to be more active and is a partnership between LazyTown and FitPro. And here with me are Magnus Skeving, the creator and star of LazyTown, and Andy Jackson, the director of FitPro. Welcome both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I guess the first question would be, why are the two of you coming together now?
Well, you know, it's funny. I think both of us have been in the business for 20 years.
Yeah.
It's quite a while. We've known each other for a long time. We've spent 20 years trying to encourage children to be active, trying to encourage teachers and professionals to create more interesting experiences to get children up off the couch. We've also admired and watched the star over here and what he's created. Because, you know, we've affected, lots of teachers have affected many thousands and hopefully millions of children, but I can't guarantee that. Watching Magnus and what they've done with LazyTown is that absolutely have moved millions of kids. So what better way from our point of view is take that professional education and training, put it together with the world's best entertainers and get out there and try and move the world's kids. That's really why we wanted to get together.
And it was simple. We had the same goal, and professional, both of us, and we really want to get more professional teachers into the game to really help to motivate kids to move. And LazyTown is a tool basically to entertain kids through
An
games.
incredible tool.
And the main goal was, can education for a healthy lifestyle be entertaining? And I think we can use that here as well. And also we have enormous amount of experience, and the time is right to do this right now. And
what Magnus forgets is that he created Sporticus, right? Who is a superhero, nearly
It's
superhero.
almost a superhero, yeah.
Almost a superhero, is incredible. And I created something called Captain Hobby, who really pales into insignificance to Sporticus. So Sporticus won this one, so I took off my suit and decided that Sporticus ruled the world. And we decided, let's join together.
Okay, so because we're talking about Sporticus, tell us a little bit about LazyTown and the concept.
yes, what it is that we saw there was a lack of role models health for kids. There was nothing. And there was no entertainment brand dedicated to kids' health even. So we wanted to do something about entertaining, that kids could either watch it or participate in it, go for a live show or listen to a radio station, or could really go to a club or schools or whatever and use LazyTown as a tool for that. Because for a girl, LazyTown is maybe an action show, for a boy it's a music show, and for our parents it is a tool to raise healthy kids. That's what it is. So we have a superhero called Sporticus who eats sports candy, who's fruit and vegetables. He moves a lot, walk on his hands, etc., etc. Moves with sound, like that. And so now kids imitate those characters, and they actually come and show me push-ups and jumps wherever I go around the world. They show me sports candy, etc., etc. And I was thinking, because we have known each other for a long time, we were in the fitness circuit, and we knew that this is starting to be really important, because in the early days it was not as important to move kids. Mainly it was Jane Fonda exercises, so no. When
you know my moves.
From Jane Fonda.
Yes, and people thought, when you start to talk about this, maybe we need to focus on kids. That people said, "Are you crazy?" 20 years ago. We don't understand it. So obesity, of course, coming up, and it's a challenge. So I couldn't find a better partner actually to join with Andy.
But you just couldn't find another partner.
Yes, no, it's not true. Andy is taking him down. It's actually a fantastic program for this, and I think it's going to be brilliant, and I know it.
Because like Magnus said, they had the tools for parents, but you at FitPro, you have had the tools for teachers, coaches, trainers.
I'm an ex-physical education teacher myself, so I come from education. I then lectured in anatomy and physiology and kinesiology, so really got into this. How do we give teachers some unique learnings about being professional, entertaining children? And our big thing, which is exactly the same as Magnus has done, it's all about all of the children being active all of the time. If you entertain them and they're involved and they're having a great time, they behave better, they get fitter, they get healthier, they act as a team so much better. So from FitPro's point of view, our children's products and brands that we've always created, of which we've done many, have always been around that one premise of all of the children active all of the time. That's absolutely the key to making this successful.
Okay, so tell us, what can we expect from this internet site?
motivation, 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 solutions, 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 and great tools for everybody to use who work with either work around kids or work with kids or want to motivate kids to live healthier lives or make healthy lifestyle choices. I mean, that's what we're going to do. It could be from classes to tips to name it.
I mean, it kind of says it on the tin, Kids Move TV. It is all about everything you need to do to get kids moving. So really what we're trying to do, I don't care whether you're a teacher, whether you work for the Scouts, whether you're a youth worker, whether you're working in an underprivileged area, whether you're working in an affluent area, whether you're working in schools, whatever country you are in the world, we're going to give you tips. There might be exercise videos, there might be 60-minute classes, or it might be, you know what, I had a bad day today with my class. They just didn't behave well. You know, I really feel like I lost control. What can I do? There'll be a question and answer page on there where I can go and talk to other people who might also have had a bad day with their kids. So it might be someone in Spain talking to somebody in Iceland or talking to someone in America. That's really what Kids Move TV is about.
The view we look at from when we did this together is also that we would say, okay, kids maybe don't need to exercise. Maybe we can do it through fun and play. So maybe we're going to provide them with a lot of ideas how to do that. How to use sound and music. Should they drink water before or after or the whole time? Or should they stretch? Or should they, is computer games bad? Should we ban that or whatever? So there's a lot of topics comes up.
But Magnus, you said in the beginning that, I mean, this was the right time for this partnership. So, I mean, that's not a coincidence that you're coming together at this point of time.
No, I think the world is screaming for solutions right now. I mean, world leaders are asking for it. We are working with Michelle Obama and David Cameron, the health minister around the world, also to create a solution. Because it's getting a little bit like this life expectancy on this generation is coming up now is going to be less than our own. And this is the first time in history that this have ever happened. So it used to be like, next generation always live longer, and now it's not going to happen. So maybe my kids are going to live shorter than me, and we must be doing something wrong. So because we are getting, there's less areas for kids to play on. The architecture are not planning really good cities who have environments to move. As the schools are brick walls, like the environments outside is concrete, and there's nothing there to move, and the decision makers are saying like, no, you can, the physical education in schools is less and less and less. So I think the world needs it right now.
And I love the whole idea of move, because what we really are trying to generate here is a movement. And we want everybody who's watching this to get on board with this. Join us, give us your ideas, take our ideas, spread the word. Doesn't really matter how you get involved, just spread that word and help to get our kids moving.
It takes a whole village to raise a kid, like they say. And I think in this case it takes the whole world to get the world moving.
I want to ask you, Andy, because you said you were a school teacher. From your perspective, what has changed in terms of physical education in schools?
Up, down, left, right, forward, backwards. It depends where you are in the world. Is that you've got some really poor things happening. Lack of funding, school pitches being turned over to housing. You've got a lack of investment happening, investment moving only to peak sport, not happening in what I call grassroots sport and activity. On the opposite side, you've got yoga being tried in classes, you've got Tai Chi being tried in classes, you've got Sporticus going into schools, teaching healthy messages, you've got cross-curriculum going on. So really, what needs to happen in schools is a positive message forward. It's a place where people can go and actually, and entertainment actually is the key. It is a life of fitness, but a world of fun. It has got to be fun. It's got to be entertaining. Doesn't matter how great the messages are. It's got to be entertaining. It's got to be fun. And that will change the schools market.
Yeah.
Magnus, you have worked with kids all these years and you've got them moving, that's for sure. So what is the best way, in short, to get kids moving?
Motivation. I think to motivate them and let them participate, to join in and involve them, basically. And I would say, don't be lazy. And I think, some people say, Magnus, are you never lazy? Do you never lay on the couch and sleep and in the middle of the day? And I said, Yes, of course. That's not lazy. That's common sense. That's called relaxing. And that's
old age.
Yeah, exactly. And you're getting older. But that's not lazy because that's common sense. That's good for you. Yoko Ono and John Lennon, they were in bed for a week. They were not lazy even they were in bed because they were motivating the world. And so I think you're lazy when you don't care anymore. It's lazy when you say, I don't have kids, I don't care about kids. I'm not old, I don't care about old people. Or I don't live in certain countries, I don't care about that country. Then you're lazy. So you're lazy when you don't care. So I think what we need right now to move the world, to really get this going, we need everyone to care. And so, to motivate kids.
Yeah.
Don't be lazy.
Good final words. Thank you, Magnus, and thank you. Andy, we will hear more from you at these sites. This is good for now, and thank you for watching Kids Move TV. And remember to check for regular updates that will be here on this website, where you can also sign up for our newsletter.